Hi everybody, it's Mary. Welcome back to the Kraftgali channel. So today we are having a lot of fun playing with this Hero Arts dad set. We did a giveaway on my channel and somebody chose to use this one first out of all the amazing products I got. So here we are having fun. So jumping into the card, I have two different cards here. One, I'm laying down this tool set very symmetrically straight across, just kind of alternating slightly. And the other one is going to be where I put that same stamp all over the back of the cardstock in very random order. Both, though, are going to be covered in some white embossing powder. And I'm going to heat set that because we're going to do a resist look. So here I am heat setting it with my heat tool. And I am going to make sure that that's good and dry. So it takes a little bit because there's a lot happening on that background. Here I'm taking out Mermaid Lagoon, Evergreen Bough, and Hickory Smoke in Distress Oxides. And I am going to spritz that with water and then lay down my cardstock. I love that there's some white pieces left on this cardstock. It's not fully covered. And then we'll bring in another color here in just a little bit. But I'm going to get both of those covered to my liking with these three colors, and then we will heat set it. Okay, so I'm going to heat set both of those so that they're ready for the next step. And one of them took a little longer to dry, so I just picked it up with a little bit of a cloth. So I'm now going to take this brown color, and I am going to add that. Now, I love that look because it kind of looks like a splotch of dirt or mud. Just, you know, when you're fixing stuff, things aren't always clean and pretty. And so I'm adding that to the colors. I had some silver cardstock in my stash, so I cut that down, and then I'm going to emboss it with this dry embossing folder. I believe this is a Tim Holtz folder. I got this in a card kit, and I love that it's the way these come out. It's like asymmetrical and kind of spotty with the shapes and the pattern. And so I love that. I think that's really lends to like a tulle kind of look. The pegboards, you know, stuff like that. So now I've cut this down using some Lawn Fawn Stitch Rectangle dies, some circle dies, and I'm just kind of laying out how I want to put my scene. Not my scene, but, you know, the shape of the card. On one, I'm going to stamp out Happy Father's Day and heat emboss that with white embossing powder. And I'm going to be using some super fine embossing powder for the sentiment here. And that's the first one. I'm going to cut that down. After I get that cut down, I didn't like how plain the sand-colored cardstock was, so I'm going to add a little bit of that brown Distress ink right to the bottom of it. And then once I lay that ink down, I'm just going to take my cloth and wipe away so that the Happy Father's Day is stark white. Okay, I'm taking my Nuvo glue, still in love with this glue. Believe the hype, because it's great. It never clogs. There's a ton in this tube, and it's affordable, so love it. I am going to use my AdTech tape runner, and I'm going to add some fun foam to the back of this circle here. This circle is actually cut out of the background frame here from the cardstock on the very bottom. I'm going to pop that up on top. And once I get that popped up and laid down, I'm then going to add my sentiment to the very top of this. Now, I didn't show you, but on the other card to the left there, I cut out the word Poppy. These are Father's Day cards. So I cut out the word Poppy in the same sand-colored cardstock and added the brown to the bottom of those letters. And I am just going to start putting together my card here. Same exact thing with the circle die. I'm going to go ahead and put the fun foam on that and place that on top. Before I do that, I'm going to add my Poppy. Now, why the word Poppy? So my kids call my husband Poppy because my husband, his first language is Spanish. He is from the Dominican Republic, and that is the culture. So Mommy and Poppy. And one time I remember my daughter was spelling Mommy. She was in, I think it was pre-K, and she spelled it M-A-M-I, and the teacher was telling her how wrong that was. It was M-O-M-M-Y. And it was just funny because she had to explain to her, no, that's how we spell it in Spanish. So I just thought that was cute. But so, okay, so I got the top done, and now I'm going to stamp on the inside. Both cards. It says, to a dad who can fix anything. And I have to tell you, I brag on my husband all the time. He's a genius. I don't know how his little engineer brain works, but he's an electronics tech by trade, and he really can fix and figure out how anything works. So he's incredible. So these cards, of course, pay homage to him and my brother, who is also a super fixer of things, both two very handy men in my life. So that'll do it for the card. Thank you so much for joining us over here. Don't forget you can get these supplies over at the Kraftgali shop, and check out the store. There's always awesome deals going on and always new stuff coming in. So go check it out. And until next time, we hope you have a wonderful weekend. Here you can click to subscribe up in the left-hand corner, and there's some more videos for you to check out and craft with us along the way. We will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.